Hey guys, this is Abhishek from gadgetsnews.com and today we are going to do the quick unboxing and full review of the Karbonn Titanium Octane Plus which we have with us. We have the package with us. As you can see, this is an octa-core phone running on MediaTek 6592 chipset 1.7 GHz, and this is a very affordable smartphone, comes for less than 20,000 rupees. We will tell you the exact price as well. This is how the box look like, and again when it comes to the box on the front we have the device image itself, and it is called Karbonn Titanium Octane Plus as we already told you. When it comes to the back side, we have some specifications which are being mentioned for the phone. So it has a 5-inch high definition display, that is 1080p display. It is an IPS panel. As far as display is concerned, 1.7 GHz octa-core CPU. We have Android 4.4 KitKat running on this device. 16 GB of internal memory it has, and we will show you how much of that is available to the user. You have 2 GB of RAM, 16 megapixel of autofocus rear camera is there with flash, and you have 8 megapixel front facing camera, which is good. And you have 2000 mAh battery on this device, which is again pretty okay to give around 1 day of battery backup. I have used this device for a week now, and I can say that it can give you 1 day of battery backup with basic to moderate usage. You do have connectivity when it comes to Wi-Fi, GPS, and USB 2.0 is also there. And then we have proximity light, gyro, magnetic, and gravity field sensor on this device. And it does have panorama mode when it comes to camera. You have smile detection with auto capture, you have camera with voice control, and you also have the option of trimming the video later on, which you have captured from this phone. So let's unbox this and let's take a look what we have inside the package. And before we do that, let me just show you the price for this phone. So the MRP which is mentioned on the box is 19,490, and it is available for a price of approximately 16 to 17,000 rupees in the market as of now, for which you can go ahead and buy it. Taking a look over the box content, we can see that the first thing inside the box is the device itself, which is the Karbonn Titanium Octane Plus. And this device looks very good in terms of the display. As you can see, it is an IPS panel. It gives you great viewing angles, and the kind of display it has looks good from almost any angle. It has pretty good viewing angles as well, and a very good color production as well. I would say you can have high definition content being rendered on this display very nicely. As far as back is concerned, the back is a glossy back cover which will get a lot of fingerprints and scratches over time. We have the loudspeaker over there, LED flash, 16 megapixel autofocus camera which can record high definition video. At the bottom you have micro USB port for data syncing and charging. You have a primary microphone over there. On the top you have secondary microphone for noise cancellation and video chat. We have this 3.5mm audio jack over there. On the front we have 8 megapixel camera over there, and we have nice metallic earpiece below the glass. When it comes to touch capacitive buttons, they are within the body of the phone on the bezel, as you can see, and they do have backlit LED, which is good. And the phone in terms of the overall look and feel looks very good. It looks nice to hold in one hand, although it has kind of sharp edges or flat edges, which again does not make you that comfortable when you hold this phone in one hand, but you will get used to it. This phone does not feel heavy at all in terms of the weight, and the build quality is pretty good. Although this is polycarbonate plastic, but very good quality plastic has been used. And over here they have actually used some other good quality plastic which is actually good enough in terms of the build quality. So this phone is solid enough in terms of the build quality. It does not feel cheap in any way. Let's take a look over the box content before we take a deeper look over the phone. Inside the box we have the warranty card and service center list for Karbonn. We have this thing, the user manual over there. We have these headphones which come within the package. They look like the Apple headphones, the older Apple headphones. This is how the audio lead look like. This one does have a microphone module but no controls for the volume. We have the micro USB cable for data syncing and charging over there supplied within the package, and you get a charger as well, which is a 1 ampere charger in terms of the output current you are looking for. So these are the things which you will get within the package. Let's take a deeper look over the Karbonn Titanium Octane Plus. So in terms of the overall physical form factor and the build quality, this phone is good enough. It does not feel very heavy, and the overall weight of this device is again unknown, but it is less than 150 gram. Thickness of the device is something which is good, that is 7.6 millimeter over here on the edges, although it goes slightly thicker over here, and the camera part is actually bulging out, which will make this phone uneven, especially on a flat surface, which will happen. As far as ports and connectivity is concerned, for the SIM card, let me just remove the back cover to show you the phone from the back side. So again, this plastic is not very thick quality plastic, but decent enough in terms of the material which has been used. So this is the SIM card slot 2, which will accept a normal size SIM card. The SIM card slot 1 will accept a micro SIM. We have the battery over there, which is a 2000 mAh battery, and we do have a micro SD memory card slot over here to expand the storage of this device. You can also install applications on the SD card, which is supported on this one, which is good. Let's take a look over the software UI on this device, and taking a look over the software UI, we can see that this device is running almost stock Android. However, there is a slight amount of customization which are being done. This is how the notification header look like, and this is the toggles where we have toggle for the Wi-Fi, wireless display as well. Wireless display is supported. You do have support for automatic brightness as well on this device. As you can see, automatic brightness is supported. Let me just go into settings and show you what all we have as far as version of Android and other things are concerned on this device. So when it comes to the version of Android, it is running on Android 4.4.2 KitKat, which is good. Taking a look of the storage information, let me just show you the storage information as well. So this device has 16 GB of internal storage. However, the storage is actually divided into two parts. One is the internal storage, which is 5.7 GB, on which you get 4.09 GB available for installing applications and storing picture, videos and other data. We do have phone storage over here where you can install applications, store picture, videos and other data as well. So in total you will get approximately 7 plus 4, that is 11.16 GB or 11.2 GB approximately available to the user on this device. We do have support for SD card as well, and once you insert an SD card, you can install applications on the SD card, which is good. We do have application information over there for the RAM. So there are certain number of applications which are running in the background. Let me just show you the current status of the RAM. So RAM on this device is 2 GB, which is something which is very nice, and out of 2 GB of RAM, approximately 1.1 GB is free, and the device is fairly responsive. I do not notice any kind of lag on this device as far as user interface is concerned. We do have the option of enhancing the overall quality of sound through the audio enhancement options over there, and you can also enhance the quality of sound which comes out from the loudspeaker to make it more louder. You can have the volume booster on for the speakerphone. So for the loudspeaker, basically the loudspeaker is actually at the back side, because of which it will get muffled when you place this on a table, but it will not get completely blocked. It will get partially blocked whenever you use it. So these are certain things which you may like to note. So again, these buttons over there are responsive, but as of now they are giving me some of the issues, which is something which I would say is specific to this unit, because I have used this phone earlier. I did not notice any issues with the other buttons. But you do have support for GPS navigation as well. That means you can do GPS navigation on this device, and we will show you the sensors as well. And this device, I think, has a magnetic field sensor as well. We will confirm that. We do have support for automatic brightness, as we already told you, and you have support for live wallpapers, video wallpapers. I think video wallpapers are also supported. Let me just reconfirm it. Yeah, video wallpapers are supported, live wallpapers are also supported. All these kind of different wallpapers are supported on this device. When it comes to sharing options, you do have the option of sharing the internet by creating a Wi-Fi hotspot. You have support for USB tethering, and Bluetooth tethering is also supported. So all these things are there on this device. Let's take a look over other settings. When it comes to security, you do have the option of encrypting the phone data. In case you would like to do that, that is possible. So taking a look over the application which will come pre-installed, this is how the application drawer will look like. You have FM radio which will come pre-installed, you have Google application, you also have a file manager, you have a system update application as well which will come pre-installed. So all these things are there pre-installed. You have Fast Post and Opera Mini also, which are certain third-party applications which are coming pre-installed. You have Karbonn eBazaar as well, which is the Karbonn store for this device, where you can go ahead and download applications. Taking a look over the phone dialer, this is how the phone dialer will look like. On the phone dialer itself, it is a stock Android one, and you can easily dial a number. When it comes to making a video call, that is supported. Cellular video call option is there on this device. You can also send a message directly or set a specific number for a speed dial. This is how the messaging application look like. On the messaging application itself, as you can see, we have the QWERTY keyboard, and again we do not have the option of doing a swipe to type on this keyboard, although the keyboard keys are pretty big in size and they are nicely spaced out from each other, so you can easily type on this device. You do get a pop-up of whatever you are typing. So typing on this device is not an issue. With this 5-inch display and high definition resolution, there is no problem with this device either typing or pixel density. Pixel density is quite high on this device, and you won't notice any pixelation on this device even when you read a document with large amount of text. File manager is also there on this device. You have a download manager as well. Let's take a look over the camera performance now. let's launch the camera UI, and the camera UI which is running on top of Android on this device is again the MediaTek UI which we have seen earlier. So let me just take a photo of this subject over there, and I have just taken the photo with light. Let me just turn off the artificial light and take this photo again. Let me just disable the flash first of all. I think it is having some problem in focusing. Yeah, flash has been disabled now and it can focus the subject again. Again, with low light it will take slightly more time to focus, but it can focus in low light as well. Let me just show you both of these photos. So this is the one which has been taken without the artificial light, and as you can see, the details are not that clear on this photo. When you zoom in, you can see grains on this photo, whereas the other one which has been taken with light, this one has good amount of details and the color production is also very nice. Again, the camera quality on this device is pretty good, especially with the low light performance it is showing in these photos. When it comes to the options, you have a live photo mode, you have this mode over there which allows you to press and hold the shutter to take the consecutive shots and release to stop. So it is a continuous shooting mode kind of a thing, motion tracking mode it is. And then you have a beautification mode, and then you have panorama mode as well, which is supported. When it comes to this mode, you have to keep the camera steady. So in case a subject is moving, you can actually press and take multiple shots of the subject, and then later on you can actually make a movie out of that, a slow motion movie. You can actually make that a stop motion movie basically. So you have option over here for the zero shutter delay. Let me just first of all go to the normal mode. So here we have the normal mode, and when we access the settings, we can see that we have support for zero shutter delay, voice capture, face detection is also there, HDR mode is also supported for the photo, and for the video it is not there. You do have electronic image stabilization, microphone is also there, video quality set to high. You can record high definition video as well from this device. When it comes to the front camera, this is how the view will look like from the front camera. The front camera is also possible of recording high definition video, which is good, and the rear camera can also do that. Both of these cameras can record high definition video at 720p as well as at 1080p. And the front camera on this device is something which I really like, because it is a wide angle camera and you can do a pretty good quality of high definition video chat from the front camera on this device, which is good. You can also take V shots by doing a V in front of the camera. So the camera is again also good enough on this device. Let me just show you some of the benchmark score. We have installed a couple of benchmark utilities on this device so that we can test the gaming performance of this one. First of all, let me just show you the hardware configuration. So hardware configuration on the phone, which is there under system information, we have the model number is Titanium Octane Plus. We have ARM V7 processor, MediaTek 6592, it is 1.7 gigahertz. As you can see, MediaTek 6592 it is. We have display resolution which is 180 into 1920, 1080 into 1920, and you have Mali 450 MP as the GPU, which is good, and it can handle high definition games as well. Although the device becomes slightly hot over here when you use the camera or whenever you play games, but again it is not too hot to make you uncomfortable. You have accelerometer sensor, proximity sensor, light sensor, rotation vector, orientation sensor, and 3-axis magnetic field sensor is also there on this device. So all these things are there. Let me just show you the Ninamark score first of all before we go further. So the Ninamark score which we have got is 56.8 FPS, and this device can handle high definition games as well. We do have another utility which is the multi-touch tester, which tests the multi-touch points. So it gives you around 5-point multi-touch, which is good enough for playing games. And when we talk about the NT2 benchmark, the score which we have got is 27.862 FPS, not FPS but 27862, which is a pretty decent score for a device like this. So in terms of gaming, it is good enough. Let me just play some of the games so that I can show you the gaming performance of this device. So now we are going to play this casual game first of all, which is Temple Run OZ, and this game should run fine on this device. I can see the graphics being rendered very nicely on this device. I cannot see the shadow of the player, which is something which I miss, but the overall graphics are looking good enough on this device. When it comes to the touchscreen response, the touchscreen response is good as well. It is almost instant response which I'm getting from the touchscreen, so there is no issue with the playing of this game, either in terms of graphics or with the touchscreen response. The gravity sensor on the device is also working well, which is good, and the viewing angles of the display are also good enough so that you can play this game on this device. So now we are playing this game called Frontline Commando D-Day, and all the controls of the game are accessible on the screen, and graphics are also rendering fine. I do not notice any issue with the graphics. I can easily aim and shoot. When it comes to This soldier over there, I can shoot easily. So gaming is pretty good on this device till now. I did not experience any lag and everything is running smoothly. However, there are slight amount of frame drop, but you can play these kind of games on this device. So now we are playing this game called Blood and Glory, and in terms of graphics, this is also a very graphic intensive game, and I can play this game as of now on this device, which is a very good thing. I do not notice any kind of lag in the graphics or any other issue, so these kind of games can also be played on this device. So as you can see, we are right now playing a YouTube video channel from our website, and this is a high definition video which is being played at high definition resolution 720p. When it comes to the loudness, I can increase the volume to full. So the loudspeaker is actually at the back side and it is pretty loud, not too loud but pretty loud for a device like this. But it does get muffled at times whenever you place the device like this on a table, on a flat surface. Viewing angles of the device are also looking good. So viewing angles are decent enough. You can see the display from almost any angle without any issues. Loudspeaker is loud as well, and you can play high definition videos on this device without any issues. Talking about OTG support now, this device should support OTG. Let me just connect the OTG flash drive. So we have just connected the flash drive and it has detected the same. That means OTG is supported and you can access the contents of the flash drive. You do have LED notification light as well on this device, and the battery backup for the device is around 1 day. With moderate usage, in case you play games a lot, then in that case it will not give you 1 day battery backup, but 1 day battery backup you can actually get with moderate to basic usage. That's all from us. Thanks for watching this video. In case you have any question for this device, you can leave your questions in the comment section below this video. You can like this video. This video will help you by clicking the like button below. You can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for more videos like this by clicking the subscribe button below. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.